Good morning. It is November 10th. It is Monday. It is the start of a new week. And also at the same time, today is the start of my basically 5 days off from work. Okay? So here's the deal, okay? I have 5 days of Class D training. It's 40 hours, okay? So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. And then at the end, I have a 175 question test. Oh. Now, here's the other part, okay? Then once I'm done with that, then I can go ahead, pay the state of Florida another $97, and then I can go and get my Class D license. Okay? Beyond that, okay, last night we had another thing that happened, whereas the government actually did the first steps to reopening. And it started in the Senate, where they went ahead and passed a bill to end the federal shutdown, 60-40. And now next that goes over to Congress, and then they vote for it. So right now, as it stands, okay, here's the deal. This bill would go ahead and basically fund SNAP. It would also go ahead and end the furloughs and all that stuff. And it would also help to end this whole back and forth battle between the president and the actual state over sending SNAP recipients the money. So there's a lot of good on all fronts. Now, for us, today, we have to go over to Publix, grab dinner, and honestly, I don't know what we're going to do.
Like and subscribe.
We could do chicken rice bowl again. That was really good. I'm always up for a good chicken rice bowl. How about you guys? It's a nice little item that warms the soul and just makes you feel good inside. There we go. And it's also made by an amazing girl too. So there's that as well. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get over to the bus. And then we'll get over to Publix. Get that stuff we need. And then come home. I'll start my stuff. And there we go. I already did my headshot. I got my ID photo up on the actual computer here. So I am done with all those necessary steps. And now, it's just the waiting game. We're in the most useless place, the waiting place. Go figure. Alright, let's go ahead, let's get going. Let's get a little to the bus stop, and then to Publix we go. Publix does open at 7 o'clock. So we'll be good to go for that. And I already have my breakfast bagel. So all I need is just coffee. Let's go ahead, let's get her up to the bus, and then let's get over to Publix. Wow, it is just after 6, and boy, does it feel nice and windy out. It's got a beautiful,
Ooh, it's cold.
cool air.
Chat. Hey, chat.
You ready?
Yep.
Let's get going. And as you can see, people are getting ready to go off to work. Boy, how I miss that right about now. Yes, I know, I am a bit salty right now, only because I hate that this is unpaid work. You know that?
Yeah, and on top of that, you actually have to freaking pay them.
Exactly.
It's like, you're gonna have to go with a whole week without pay, and then you're also expected to pay them. How are you gonna pay
and
them
you also have to
don't
pay
work?
and you gotta pay the state of Florida.
Yeah.
Another $97.
Oh my god.
Oh, you forgot about that, huh?
Yes.
Yes. So there's all that fun stuff too as well.
People are nuts. You're supposed to put your whole life aside for a whole week. That's not even possible half the dang time. This is why we were really going back and forth on all of this. But at this point, we don't really have much of a choice.
Yeah, because if I did the substituting for the entire week, which, let me tell you, I am more ticked off about that right now. Because She knows this. Non-stop over the past 2 days, we have seen nothing but job offers come in for substitute. And I mean, there has been a ton.
Yeah.
It is like money just flying out the door is what I'm seeing right now. Because I can't do anything. And it's ticking me off the heck.
I'm not even sure at this rate if we made the right decision or not.
Only time will tell.
Yeah. I have no idea. Alright, we gotta go.
Do we?
Yeah.
I know one decision I made that was right. Be with you. A super hot, beautiful, and amazing girl who can cook me a beautiful chicken rice bowl for dinner.
Are we doing teriyaki this time? Or you want barbecue?
1 kiss for barbecue, 2 kisses for teriyaki.
Then what's 3?
Oh, you just combined them. Teriyaki barbecue. There we go.
That would be interesting, but I don't think that would be as good as you think it would be.
Alright guys, let's go ahead. Let's get Lil onto the bus. And then over to Publix we go. The weather outside is delightful.
It's cold.
What do you mean it's cold?
Yeah, and tomorrow it's even going to be freezing.
Baby, it's cold outside. You really should stay?
Yeah, okay.
Well, mostly because you gotta get the kid on the bus.
Yeah.
That's why you should stay. Come here. Alright, so yes. Fairman Family Vlog, we did show her the video.
Yes.
Yes, and she was super excited about seeing the snow.
Yeah, she goes, no.
Yes. And then went into her Jack Frost thing. About not seeing Jack Frost.
Yeah, she was trying to find Jack Frost.
And then we also showed her where Ohio actually is in relation to Florida. So I think she also got to see a perception on distance as well.
Yeah.
Alright, so now we gotta get over to Publix. You ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Sure.
Yeah.
Positive?
Yep.
Because we got 12 minutes. So
temperature dropped outside.
should I go to ours or should I go to Stony Brook
Ours is
West?
fine.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm not gonna go fighting all over the place hoping they have chicken.
Sure.
Especially this early in the morning. The other location just doesn't.
If they don't, then we'll do the sausage version of the cheesy Italian shell meal.
Yeah.
And we'll just explain to Lil, they just did not have chicken. That's all.
For some odd reason, sometimes they don't have it in the morning.
Yeah, well, we're not going to have time to really worry about it in the afternoon.
I know.
That is for sure.
So it's more of a hit and miss.
Yeah, so it's like we're getting it now or we're just not getting it.
Yeah. I don't know why they wait till later in the day to stock their
They
meats.
do it with fish, too, if you notice.
Well, fish, yeah, I understand, but...
I think it's because not a lot of people come in this early for the meat. So that's why they wait a little bit.
That's true.
I think a lot of people will come in now. It's more for like their lunch. Like just to grab a quick freezer meal for lunch at their workplace or something.
Yeah. I hope that I got something in my eye.
I remember back when I was working at my dealership, I would pop in for a tiny bowl of dollar cereal that I would take to work with me. And I would snack on that in the morning before other people got in.
Yeah.
I miss those old days. Mostly because I was making really good money.
Yeah.
Followed by dealer IT, which I was making really great money too. And yes, now... Yeah, let's not go there.
Yeah, no. It's not like the dealerships are doing that great right now. So
Oh, I know.
They're not hiring really at all.
Yeah, and even if they were, a lot of them are outsourcing their IT to third-party companies anyway. And I know what you're going to say, well, have you thought about applying for those? Well, the ones that they're outsourcing to are in Tampa or up in Jacksonville.
Which, yeah, you have to live in one of those areas.
Exactly. So, there's that issue right there. And
no,
down in
not
Tampa, the problem is that the ones down there, they then will want you to travel back up to here.
No.
So, yeah. there's that issue. If I wanted to, I do have a friend up in Jacksonville that if I really wanted to, I could get back in contact with him. But then again, like you told me before, I would have to move up there and relocate. So I didn't want to have to worry about that. The other issue is that I wasn't sure, and neither were a lot of us, of how they were going to enforce our non-competes from Spectrio. Okay, you remember that?
Yeah.
Yes, so there was that issue as well on the table about working in the same exact industry, meaning doing the same type of work, supporting car dealerships for IT as well.
Isn't it like a year or something?
Yeah, it was.
I don't know. It was either that or 3 years. I don't know what it was.
But either way, yeah, they also had that card that they could play at any time. So, besides, the other part was I just wanted to try to do something different. I was redoing myself, and that's where teaching came in. It was something I had passion for, something that excited me. So I thought, you know what? Let's do it. In the meantime, let's pick up a job that would pay the bills at least. And when I said pay the bills, I really meant just basically paying the bills, nothing more.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. When your income is basically just paying the bills, it makes going out to these fun theme parks so horrible.
I know.
Because you see a $20 food or drink, and back when you have a lot of money, $20, it's like, yeah, I'll buy that food for us. You know, what the heck, right?
Yeah.
But when you don't have a lot of money, it's like, that's a dinner.
Yep.
That's gas for my entire week.
Well, for at least 3 days, maybe, for driving out to Universal all the time.
But you get what I'm saying, right?
Yes.
So when we did our one day over at Epic, yeah, we had an epically fun day again.
I just thinking getting the part-time with Universal was kind of a mistake. Maybe we should have just considered a part-time with some other company. That was anything, like, even, I hate to say it, but even trying to find a dealership that would have at least given you something.
Yeah.
Until we could figure all this out. But
yeah, because I could have skipped my substitute and just gone into doing my clinical hours and stuff for the Valencia program. The only good thing about substituting is that it gives me some kind of foothold in the schools already, where the schools know my name.
yeah, I know.
And I get to meet the dean of administrations. I get to meet the principals and stuff like that. That's the only other good part.
Yeah.
And I do get classroom management experience.
No, I got
And
that
that
why
is
I
a huge
said
thing.
with a dealership or something that's like part-time or something.
But yeah, classroom management, when I look on the Reddit forums for substitutes, man, that is the one thing a lot of them struggle with. Of keeping the kids calm, keeping them interactive with the lesson. And there's the notion a lot of them just want to sit down and read their book while the kids do their work. And it's like, no, you got to do stuff with them about the assignment and try to understand it.
Is, I've seen some schools literally switching over to the bike desk version.
Hmm.
You know what? Yeah, I'll show you. Of course.
5 minutes until we get to rope drop Publix.
That.
Okay.
Yeah. That.
Although I can tell you right now, Orange County is not going to, because
I don't know
the
which
budget
school,
is
but
not
there's
there.
Been a few schools that have done it to keep the kids active while they're still at a desk.
I think some of your schools will, but for the majority of them, they're not going to.
Yeah, I don't know
because
which one it
the
was.
cost
I saw it on the
involvement.
news.
They're not going to.
Yeah, they
a lot of
were
the public
expensive.
schools aren't going to.
Yeah. I don't
Right
know
now, the
who
public
did
schools
it.
are facing a problem that they have not seen before. And that is funding. So, if you didn't know, the funding is directly tied to the enrollment numbers, okay? The enrollment numbers in public schools has been dropping dramatically, which means that some teachers have been getting laid off, and then they've been condensing down classrooms as well.
Yeah.
You've also had a lot of teachers just up and leaving because they thought it was going to be an easy job and found out it was hard work, and then they left because of the mental stress of it too.
Because some of those kids apparently are very, very mean.
Now, even though they are mean, keep in mind also 20 years ago, they were also mean kids too.
Yeah.
However, the other issue is just that now we have a new state law where the child cannot use a cell phone from the start of the class bell to the end of the class bell. And while some schools, they are a little bit less strict on it than other schools, still, it's up to the substitute's role to go ahead and also enforce that as well. And we have to abide by the school's rules on it.
Even as a substitute, you ran into a few kids that just want to sneak that issue in while they're sitting there at their desk.
Well, yeah, but keep in mind also, back when we were in school, we would sneak notes between each other. So
now it's just phones.
All throughout history, we have been trying to sneak things past teachers. So really,
yeah,
the cell phone. And the thing is, they aren't even that good at hiding it. They'll put it on their lap, and it's like, I can see it right from the teacher's desk.
Yeah. You can't exactly hide a phone well as a note.
What I really, really love doing, okay?
They should go old school.
Oh, I go ninja style on them. I will sneak right up behind one that's on their phone that has it hidden under their desk and go, "What are you doing?" And then just watch them jump.
That seems like Lily every time we go to her room.
And the other ones around will just look at me because they didn't even notice me coming. It's enjoyable. But at the same time, the only thing that I have a hard time with is that some schools are relaxed and others aren't. So the schools that are relaxed, then it makes it a little bit harder when you have to enforce it because you need to go ahead and get the classroom under control. Versus the schools that are really strict on it.
Yeah.
And then a kid will have theirs that you didn't notice because you were paying attention to the other half of the class. And then the dean of administration comes in and spots it before you do.
The surprising part is the strict schools, those kids are actually doing better.
Oh, yes.
Than the ones that have a relaxed school. They have more of an attitude. They're more rowdy. It's harder to teach them.
Yeah, when I go to Horizon Middle School, man, the kids are like way on point and really good. And I have not had any issues over there at all. Horizon High School also, same thing. Now, when I go to a place like, let's just say...
Windermere is very strict, too.
A Coe Middle School. That one, it was a little bit more tougher because the kids were a lot more active. Now, it is 7 o'clock. Let's go rope drop Publix! Woohoo! Our life is...
so much fun.
Yes. We went from rope dropping Disney.
You need some coffee.
Yes, I do. I also need this. To rope drop in Publix's.
Yep. We'll get our life back on track.
Yes. But you know what? There is one important detail that has not gone off track at all. You know what that is? Take a guess.
No idea. I actually really don't.
I am so ashamed. I was gonna say the amazing love connection between us.
Oh, okay.
Dear gosh.
I don't think things through. I'm not a mind reader, Ren.
Let's just go in the Publix. Get over here. I do have to admit though, it is a beautiful day out. And I get to be stuck inside looking at a computer screen all day.
Yeah.
And by the way, can I go Dr. Seuss on you? Is it that hard for a mind maker upper to make up her mind?
Yes, it is.
Every night we read different books to Lil, and she loves the Dr. Seuss ones. Let's go in the Publix and let's get our shopping done. And there's the classic scale. Alright, so boneless, skinless thighs. Is that the one you want?
Yes.
There we go. I think that pack will do perfectly. What do you think?
Yes.
Okay. Done. Corn! Basically, just making sure that it hasn't been split open already accidentally. There we go.
Ran into that too many times.
Yes, we have. We have rice already, so we need teriyaki sauce and pineapple. Yeah, I guess we can get peanut butter.
Crunchy.
Let's go with one crunchy, one creamy.
You want crunchy?
Yeah, I want to try crunchy.
Okay. Crunchy?
Yes.
Creamy? Where?
They got creamy right there.
I don't think that one's on BOGO. The size
Yeah.
is different.
Creamy.
I mean, the size is different. See?
What about this one?
That's honey roasted. You want the one?
Do you want honey roasted?
I'm fine with that.
I'm fine with trying it. There we go. Done. Well, I guess while we're here, we'll also go ahead and get Sara Lee butter bread. There we go. It just tastes better. No, I'm not saying that. They are. There we go. Pineapple tippet.
We'll go with one that's number. Here we go.
There we go. Oh, pineapple chunk.
Yeah, I do chunks. I like them bigger.
Okay.
I could do tippets, so. Do you want tippets?
No, just get the chunk. And Mandarin teriyaki sauce, which you already got. Alright, we have our meal now. You ready?
Yes.
You want to go?
Yes.
You are the best. This is interesting. So, chili from Wendy's is currently buy one, get one free. You know what? I am willing to give it a shot. Why not try to make chili for lunch later? There we go. Done. Do you want it with beans or without beans?
You know, actually, I'm not picky. I'll do it with beans.
Alright, cool. I thought it'd be something interesting to try later.
These are the things that we were talking about, the pedophores. God,
Wow.
how expensive they gotten. I
$7.19.
know, just for this little bit.
It was a bit much.
Yeah.
Alright, you ready? Alright, we got our shopping done. $36.10. Not too horrible.
Okay.
Hey, it could be worse.
Oh yeah, we did get some BOGOs, so
There we
it
go.
wasn't bad.
Like, if the freaking chili wouldn't have been, I don't know if I would have bought it then.
Yeah, I know, it's kind of expensive.
Yeah. At $4 for a can, but then again, soup has also gone
I
up
thought it
in
was
price.
$4.99,
Yeah.
so it's $5 a can.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now, I did make a stupid mistake.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. I wonder if it's the cold weather. Thank God.
Now, I did make a stupid mistake. Do you know what that was? I forgot to ask you if you had the keys to the car before I shut the trunk.
Okay, I'm more worried about the car not turning on. What? It's not going in reverse?
I don't know. No, that's not the issue.
Yeah, I know, you can't get out of first gear.
Like and subscribe.
You need to put your hazards on if you can't go any faster.
Ready.
I am. Car's not getting out of first gear.
0 messages active right now.
What the heck is going on with the car? You can hear it. It's definitely the transmission now.
Yeah, that is really bizarre.
I saw the battery logo come on. Best thing you can do is check your levels real quick too.
Hold on. No issue there. I don't know what the heck is going on.
You couldn't get in reverse earlier. Why don't you pop the hood real quick? I want to see if the fluid is okay.
Well, you can't check the... Which fluid?
The red one.
Are you talking about the radiator?
Mm-hmm.
That's not... You're not going to check that right now.
I'm not opening it.
Okay.
I'm not stupid. You can actually see.
Alright guys, it is now 7:44. Good Cure coffee. Honestly, I have no freaking clue what the heck is going on with the car. I hope it is not the transmission again. Because we just had transmission work done, like, last year. About the same time, I think it was. Oh, gosh. Yeah, that would be horrible. And in fact, if I wanted to, on my other laptop, I could pull up the exact day. because we went over to Dunkin', we were pulling out, and that's when everything went to crap, and we managed to get it home barely. And then we got in touch with Jared Gordon Ford, who took it in, and it was like, oh crap. Yeah, it was bad. Like, catastrophic bad. Luckily, it was under warranty. But right now, I am not focused on that. I am focused on in 5 minutes, I'm going to have my first day of Class D training. The car issue I will take care of after work. Well, you know this school. And how I'm going to do that is I actually have a friend in the neighborhood, Sebastian, who owns all the cool exotic cars. I'm sure he has an OBD2 scanner, which basically you plug right into the port on the car. And then it tells you what the transmission or the check engine code is. And then we can go from there. Do I think this is in relation to the check engine like that has been on previously? No. And the reason why is because that one always went away after the gas was either filled up further or had a different gas company. So it seemed a little coincidental compared to that. But for this one, this one has startup issue and shifting gear issue. Yeah, so I'll have to figure that out. And the only bright side I want to say, okay, is I don't go to work, well, for Universal until Sunday. So I do have until Sunday to figure this all out. And then, on top of that, I'll be good to go. But for now, let's go ahead and let's get this done. I also need to log into Geico, see if I have rental car coverage. Hopefully I do. And then my mind can be at ease. I am a bit upset about all this because honestly, I really love that car to death. I really do. And that car has been with for quite a long time, and I've gone through so much with it, and we've gone through a lot together. Seen different places and all different stages of life as well. And not to mention, it's also paid off as well. That I also love. Because the last thing I want right now is a freaking car bill due as well. That would not be in the best right now at all. Let me see here. Change coverage. Let's see here. All right, we do have comprehensive. We do have collision. Oh, I do. How much is rental cars nowadays? What would that increase it to if we do need rental? So to add emergency road and to also add rental would up it by $25. How much is a rental car? Because that says it covers you at $35 a day. I don't even know what a rental car costs nowadays. Because heck, I haven't rented a car in ages, mind you. Yeah, I just want your cheapest car. compact. Yeah, sure, Versa. Okay, so a Nissan Versa would actually go about $42 a day. So that means that for Geico, if I wanted that, then I would have to update it to $50 a day. And that's a max of $1,500 for rental reimbursement. Pays toward expense of renting alternate transportation while repairs are being completed as a result of a covered loss. Well, what the heck would a covered loss be? Oh my god, that's so annoying. So then in that case, that rental coverage may not even actually work. Because I don't know if it would be considered a covered loss. Also, my school is now allowing me admittance now. Okay. Enter valid. Here we go. Alright, dear, come here. I love you. Have fun.
Okay.
But yes, we'll get with Sebastian, see what's going on with the car. As far as everything goes when it comes to the car, I think that what we need to do is just update the actual insurance to do.
Even if we do, wouldn't that take a month for it to kick in?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure it
not
does.
for towing.
Oh, okay.
Because towing is one of the things that we're going to need.
Yeah, that might be like the only thing we can do about it, but I was about to say for other stuff, that could take a month to kick in.
Student headshot.
Alright, I'm going to get going, okay?
Alright, have fun.
Okay.
Alright guys, I am going to go ahead and do all this now. There we go. Alright. It's time for me to start school. Good news!
What?
If you want, you can actually be in here on your tablet too during the day at points.
Oh.
Because it turns out we do not have to have camera on or audio mic.
Oh.
We just have to pay attention.
Okay. And then I might come in here once in a while.
Good.
But I got a few things I gotta do out there first.
Oh, I love you.
Yeah, me too.
It is 9:09, and right now we are on a 15-minute break. I'll tell you something, it has been quite interesting. So, the actual gentleman that is doing the course has been in the Marines 22 years, then was part of the TSA startup when they first started up, and is now teaching this. And honestly, what I do like is that he is straightforward, right to the point. No games, no fun quips or anything, just straight to the point. And he tells you what you need to go ahead and write down. And that's up to you if you do or not. But yeah, so far, everything has been going good on this course. And what's funny is that in the beginning of doing it, on the break, okay, is that I had a little bit of time and I just was kissing on Tiffany a bit and just enjoying holding her on my lap. And it so reminded me of back when I was actually doing remote work and I would have time in between calls to just kiss on that cute girl. But now, let's get ready to start back up again in a little bit. And then we gotta go ahead and figure out the car situation later. Which honestly, I am not looking forward to. Because I'm hoping it's not a transmission issue, but I'm pretty close on it. That worries me. I think on my lunch break, I'll try to call Jared Gordon Ford and see what my warranty was on the transmission parts. and let them know what's going on, because I gotta figure this out. Because really, this is pretty catastrophic. Especially since I gotta be able to, at the end of this whole test, take this certificate stuff over to Kirkman Road to get the license application put in, and then pay them, and then I gotta be able to do my regular work schedule. So right now, this is not what I needed at all. And honestly, this could not have come at a worse time when everything else is not doing so well. Between the income level with Universal and all these driving appointments I would have to do for substitute teaching as well. Yeah, it's not doing well. And I've already figured out that until the car, we know exactly what's wrong with it and we get it straightened out, I might just be walking over to Publix daily to get dinner. It's not that bad of a walk. It's only like maybe 15 minutes or so. But yeah, I might be just doing that. Because really, I'm not going to risk the car breaking down and causing an actual accident on the road, or an abandoned vehicle situation over in the Publix plaza over there. I'm not going to have that either. The good news is that at least the car is paid off, so that's good. The bad news is, yeah, if it's a transmission issue, that's a few $1,000s. So I hope it's not that. And I hope if it is, that it's at least covered under the existing transmission repair. But they're not going to be able to tell me that until I pay them a diag fee, more than likely to. Which will be like $175 or something like that. Ugh. But for now, let's go ahead. Let's just get back to the class. Later on, around 12 o'clock is when lunch break will be, until 1 o'clock. And then I can try my chili. Then Tiffany's thinking about having hers early. And what is nice is that I found out that the microphone and the camera can be off. So if Tiffany wants to be in here at any point, she can be. As long as she's not distracted with her beautiful face. And boy, is she gorgeous. I love that cute little face. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get ready to get back into this. All right. So it is now 12:01. And we are now on break from security license training. Now, on top of that, Verizon went ahead, sent out another watch because of the whole order mix-up and issue. Except this one here, I've never seen an Ultra in person. Okay? And this sucker is freaking huge, the box they send these in. I've never seen an Ultra before. Like, really, this thing is ridiculously a big box. Okay? Comparatively to the regular watch ones that are like half the size, like that wide or so. This thing is ridiculously big. Right now, Tiffany is downstairs. She's cooking the chili stuff. But gosh darn, I gotta get her to see this before I open it. Alright, let's wait for her to do the chili. And I'm going to show her this box before I open it. This thing is massive. Also, in the process, oh my god, this is the worst week. Really? Another teacher got back to me. One from Horizon West Middle that I did. Okay? And this was really cool. And it also sucks too. Okay. I just sent you an email. I was wondering if you're available to sub at all this week. Yeah, I know. And I said back, I wish I could, but I have a week-long Class D. It sucks because it's unpaid training. And she said, I'm sorry, that's too bad. But what really makes it bad, okay? And this is where life begins to get a little difficult. I also got an email from her as well because of an exchange that we had prior. Okay? I would just like to thank you again for doing such a wonderful job subbing with my kids. They really appreciated your attentive nature. The word they turned in showed exceptional effort. Thank you very much, guys and gals. Thank you so much for that, by the way. I genuinely appreciate that. And it also reinforces to me that teaching is where I want to be. This is like a short-term holdover. Teaching is where I want to be. That is my ultimate goal. And truthfully, yeah, I gotta admit, security work is not something I really enjoy. It's not something that I fell in love with at all. I'm not one that goes there and has a real happiness for it. For me, it's a holdover until I can get something better job-wise going on and career-wise. That, to me, is what this is all about right now. A way to pay the bills until something else comes in. Until my ship comes in. And I saw my applications in and the requisition status is still approved. But I gotta get them to go ahead and accept me for them. And that's the worst part is I keep an eye on what is new, what is actually going on. I know I only have for business ed right now, but I still am in the process of getting social studies under my belt because that's the other one I really wanted because I love that. Of course, then, with the read-in endorsement, I believe, don't quote me on this, but I believe I can go ahead and get the actual read-in statement of eligibility as well because of the Valencia, basically, read-in endorsement that I'm doing. I believe. However, don't quote me on that. I am not entirely sure. And that I need to go ahead and ask over to the DOE before I put in my $75 again. Oh, yeah, it's expensive. And that's the thing. To become a teacher is a lot of work and really expensive. Now, yes, there are different methods to go and help with it, such as scholarships, grants, such as Pell and others, the Teach Grant. And of course, you can also do student loans where you have a lifelong debt. And that I am trying to avoid until my master's program. At that point, then I recognize I'm going to have to get some student loan debt again. And at least I will have money coming in. And if need be, and the program is still around, I can go to a Title II school and teach there for a few years and then get my student loan dissolved. So that is also a possibility. Email from US Bank. Cool. But yeah, everything else, it's like, is smacking me left, right. The car, now the job opportunities for subbing, and now this email and the text saying, hey, I could use some help. Can you do it? And it's like, oh my gosh. And it's all happening right now. But right now, my first step is trying to finish up this school thing, then figure out the car, because that car situation is really getting annoying. Figuring that out is going to be really important because it basically limits my jobs and where I can actually teach. Because there is no public bus over to Horizon West or to anywhere on 545 or 535. It only goes across the highway. And like right now, I keep seeing substitute jobs available. It's like every time a ding goes off and I see this, well, you guys can't see it, but yeah, it's like I'm missing money. And it just reiterates to me that I'm missing money. And nothing will frustrate someone that is motivated to succeed more than missing out on money. And that sucks. Alright. Let's go and wait for Tip to go ahead and finish the chili. Then I'm going to show her the big box. And then we'll check it out. Honestly, I have the Series 11 that Verizon also sent me, which I've been enjoying. And it's not a bad watch at all. So I just want to see what's so different about the Ultra. Because if the Ultra looks cooler and is better, obviously I can keep the Ultra, send back the 11. So we'll see. Let's go ahead and eat our chili and see what that looks like. After all, it's from Wendy's. And you know what else you need to go with it? An Arnold Palmer. There we go. Let's make one too. Alright. Arnold Palmer and chili. Evidently out of saltine crackers. This really just sets my day, doesn't it? Alright. Let's see how my little Wendy's cook did. You know what? I actually like this better than Skyline's chili.
Yeah.
No, I'm genuinely serious.
No, I know. I really like this, especially with a little bit of cheese in it. This is actually good.
Yes.
Something about it has that homemade chili. Kind of like,
A bowl of this with a little grilled cheese sandwich and you'd be at home in heaven.
Oh yeah, I could definitely see us doing this again.
Yeah.
Anytime it goes on BOGO, I think we'll get it.
Now, at $5 a can, it's a bit steep, I gotta admit, on the price-wise. But, overall, really good. Then again, when we went to Skyline, we paid like $30 or $40 for... Yeah, not that great.
Yeah, no. There's something about their chili. They did warn us, though.
Yes, it is not for everyone.
Yeah.
They do tell you that. But yeah, so let's go and eat, and then I want to show her the box. But I'm not going to show her the box until you see her with the box. And we opened the box together. Let's just enjoy our chili now. Okay. So, I've already seen the box. Now, I want you to see the box.
Good.
So, back when they were sending me out all those watches, now they sent me an Ultra 3. That is one humongous box, isn't it?
What's an Ultra 3?
It's another Apple Watch.
Why is it in such a big box?
I don't know. You know,
This has to be returned, right?
well, yeah, but I want to see it.
Oh. You're gonna make us open it.
Of course. Oh, you're opening it. I thought you were going to let me open it.
Whoa, it's very fancy, though. Look at this.
They definitely went for like an outdoorsy vibe to it.
Yeah. What the heck is this? Oh, okay. It's a nice instruction manual.
Okay. Let's see the actual thing. You got the Milanese loop again.
Yeah, everybody knows what that looks like.
We already know that band. And in fact, the only thing different about it is just that it's a larger version because of the size. Go and open it.
Ugh.
You got this. Look at that peel. So that's the charging pad for it.
It's just braided cord.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the
All right, go ahead and get that out for me. So I do actually have a choice between which watch I want to keep. I can either stay with the Series 11,
This one's heavy.
or I can go with this one here, which is the Ultra 3, and this one is 49 millimeter, if I remember correctly. And I remember correctly, this one here is 47. So yeah, it is definitely bigger. Which one do you like more?
I don't know. I'm more of a form factor type person.
So this is more like your...
This looks like really
It looks like you're...
sports. There's even a microphone on this.
Well, or it could be a larger speaker grill.
Yeah, a speaker actually.
It's kind of got like a Jeep color scheme to it, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does look like a Jeep.
With that black and orange
Maybe that's
tone.
what's with all the background stuff. It's definitely big.
Maybe I should go buy a Bronco or a Jeep next.
It's very sharp.
Okay.
It doesn't have a smooth edge.
Well, I tell you what. Do me a favor.
This looks like you'll scratch the crap out of it.
Let's see this. Go ahead and put the band on real quick. Okay?
Here.
Because I like to keep my watches for about 5 or 6 years or so when it comes to these smartwatches. My Series 6 I've had for quite a while now.
That's interesting. Didn't exactly stay in there the proper way.
She's gonna have so much fun doing this.
Oh my god. What the heck is this? I don't think that was supposed to be that way, but... What is up with this? Ooh, this pulls on the skin.
Yes, it does. Now do you know why I've been using the silicone one that I also had from before?
There you go.
Alright, go ahead and put it on there.
I have a heck of a time getting this off.
No, they got little latches. There we go. And now the other
Hope
side.
I'm doing this the right way. Okay.
Okay. So, have you ever done a Milanese loop band?
No. There we go.
Okay.
There.
So, technically... the band actually is a little bit different on this one versus the other one that I've had. Because on the other one I had, I didn't have to unbuckle it at all. That was weird. Alright, you need to go ahead and... Yeah, you shouldn't have unbuckled it, dude.
It's fine. You're supposed to unbuckle it so you can get it on. Just don't move. There.
Well, no, because on the other one I had, you just had to pull like a little latch.
Yeah, well, have fun with that.
Okay. So yeah, that's what this one here looks like on me. I don't know. Which one do you think looks better? This one is more for like a rugged outdoors.
I think it's too easily scratchable.
Well, no, it's meant to be even harder surface.
Oh, well.
And also, so this is titanium class, just like that one there. That is more of a nice, elegant look. This is more like
outdoors type. Maybe?
Yes.
I like that one. All right.
So come here. So which one do you like more? Ah, more substitute rolls available.
I think I like that one more. This one. I don't think you should do that wrong.
So the one thing I am curious on is like, what does this button on the left do?
I don't know.
Because if you look on mine, on my Series 11, it doesn't have that button. So I'm curious on what that button does.
That's what the instructions are for.
So go ahead and find out what that button on the left does.
Press and hold to customize an action.
So it's an action button.
Yes. Continue holding to activate Siri. It's an action button, whatever that meant.
You see, I don't know which one I actually do like more. The Ultra 3 or the Series 11. Both are incredible. But yeah, you can just see how much more massive it is.
Okay. Giving me a heck of a time having to put all this back into the box. Ugh.
Yeah. What do you mean,
Yeah.
Can I actually do two?
No, I don't think you can.
How many watches can you pair? Oh, look, all watches. Add watch.
I think my phone goes.
Set for myself. Ah, your watch is paired. Okay, cool. Let's just set up as a new watch.
I swore I had the thing on me just a minute ago.
So this is a 49mm titanium and ceramic case. Let me see something here. So my actual Series 11 here is 46mm. This one is 49mm. Now I am curious. Versus Ultra 3. battery life. So the Ultra 3 has a significantly longer battery life, up to 42 hours, compared to the 24 hours on the Series 11 for normal use. Interesting. So you get a bigger battery on this. And again, it's also more bigger too. The one thing I can tell you already that I'm not too much of a fond fan of, has to be the band. The Milanese loop, I thought it would be really cool in this one, but it's not. So far, I'm actually kind of liking my silicone one better. Although for like a nice, elegant situation, yeah, the Milanese loop is definitely the way to go. But overall, I don't know which one I would actually want more. I know what I'm going to need to do. I need to consult the Book of Tiffany. Yeah, she's going to have to give me her advice on which one she likes more. Okay, so there are some differences I was reading, okay? One is that the Ultra 3 is 100 meters water resistant versus 50. So if I'm going to scuba dive, the Ultra 3 is better. Okay. Precision dual frequency GPS.
Okay.
I don't know. I guess if I get lost in the woods.
Maybe.
Although if I'm not going to get lost in the woods.
Mm-hmm.
This is the biggest one, up to 42 hours versus 24 hours.
Yeah.
So, longer battery life. Both are in titanium. So, this is black. The one I have over there is slate, it's called. Although slate looks pretty good, too.
It does.
And then, of course, Apple Watch Hermes, titanium. Available natural. So, this one here, okay? So just the actual case. So just the actual face. Oh. That's an interesting watch face.
Yeah, that is actually.
So this one here, black titanium, weighs 61.8 grams. Okay? Mine over here, this one here, weighs 43.1 grams. So it's quite lighter, that one. This one here that I'm wearing now, 3,000 nits of brightness. The 11 series, 2,000 nits of brightness. So it is brighter. Same chipset. S10, S10. Same amount of memory. 3rd generation optical heart sensor. Same as the 11. So this one here has dual speakers for media playback.
Thought so.
Why wouldn't I just want to listen to it through my headphones or my iPhone?
Yeah, that's kind of what I would think. You would be disturbing people sometimes around you.
3 microphone array with beamforming and wind noise mitigation.
Okay.
I guess I'm trying to do walkie-talkie with you.
I guess that's the only difference is those two things on that part.
Let's see here. Still temperature tracking.
I just don't get this whole sleep tracking thing when you got to charge the darn thing eventually.
Yeah, but it lasts for like 42 hours, so...
Yeah, I know. And it does everything the other one does.
Yeah.
I'm really not
Oh,
sure
but
much
this
of a
one has
difference.
satellite connectivity.
Oh. Okay.
Not that I'm gonna be off in the wilderness at all. Knowing me, I'm a suburbia guy, so go figure on that one. Oh, it has a siren. So, oh, so the action button right now is programmed to workout. You can also program it to recognize music. Dear, am I gonna be working out?
That's up to you.
Alright, come here.
I can't.
Okay.
Something in my eye. Well, that's annoying.
That's the siren.
Okay. Are you sure you should be setting that off?
Okay, so then it just gets progressively louder. Honestly, this one here is definitely bigger and all that. But at the same time, I don't know. It feels like I'm wearing a Swiss Army knife of watches, basically.
Bigger isn't always better.
Yeah, I know. That's why I have a tiny girl like you. I don't know. Which one do you prefer?
I already know which one I like.
Say it again for me.
The other one.
I gotta admit, yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of the Milani's loop on this one. So, let me show you. This is basically how they look side by side. I gotta admit, the nice elegant edges to the titanium one, to the 11. Look at them side by side.
Oh, yeah. I still think this one's a lot better looking. I just like the sleekness and the ovalness of it.
Ooh, it went red on me. That was cool. All right. Let's go ahead and take these off for now. As for the Ultra 3, it's definitely interesting. I gotta give it credit where due on that. But it's not really interesting in a good way to me so far. Because, for instance, I don't know if that extra battery length is actually going to be something that's a good thing down the road or not. Versus the bulkiness of it. And honestly, doesn't really appear elegant to me. Hello?
Good afternoon. My name is Olivia. I'm reaching out because Medicare just launched an inflation relief package for Florida, which offers extra cash for groceries.
Oh, wow, that is
gas,
actually
and
loud.
prescriptions. I believe you do have Medicare parts A and B, right?
Don't worry, it was just a recording. But wow, that was actually pretty darn loud. I gotta give it credit where due on that. Did you hear that?
Did that answer it for you?
No, I accidentally hit the button on here.
Oh.
But still, that was actually pretty loud.
Yeah.
Credit where due, that was actually loud. That was pretty cool. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm going to take some time to chill for the next 6 minutes before I have to get back into class at 1 o'clock. But for now, I'm going to put back on my 11. Or should I put on the Ultra 3 for the next while? You know what? I'm going to wear the Ultra 3 for the next while. And just see how that feels. And Tiff, I think you actually have a Series 10 if I'm not mistaken, right?
I do not know.
She does. She actually does have last year's model. Because for me, I've been waiting forever to upgrade mine. Because I knew whatever I choose, it's going to be a headache. You know that?
Yeah.
Of trying to pick from all the choices. Okay. Let's just relax now and enjoy some quiet time before I start back up in about 5 minutes. So here's what I have finally decided. Series 11 wins out. Honestly, I just love the refined edges of it. I also love the smaller appearance. And I love that it's more of an elegant appearance. Because really, I'm not an outdoorsy guy. I don't do outdoors really. This one here is just too much in truthfulness. And I'm also not a fan of the weight of it too. So that's where the 11 comes in handy better for me. Your mileage will vary, of course. And honestly, you might like the Ultra 3 more. And that's cool. But you might also like the nice elegance of the 11. Which is where I find that it works better for me. So that's why I'm just going to stick with the 11. Done. Alright, it is now 3 o'clock. Can you believe the day of education is staring at a screen for all these hours? It's almost over. Gosh, not even college is going to be this bad because at least you can take breaks. Because unless it's a live presentation, then you don't have to worry. Which this is, okay? Now, on to some other stuff. While Tiffany was getting ready to go get Lil from the bus, I had her do a secret little special project for me that she didn't even have any clue what it was about. And now, she along with you will know. I don't like to go ahead and just sit on my hands and twiddle my fingers and hope for the best and go, oh geez, I don't know what's going to happen. So I like to be a little bit more cautious. Okay? So what I did is, first of all, I don't like SUVs. I don't like crossovers. I think crossovers are pretty dumb. You either buy an SUV or you don't, in my opinion. You know? Come on. Anyway, I was looking at the sedans because I love sedans. Okay? I love hatches. Okay? And Honda makes a great one. Toyota, they make the great Corolla. So Toyota, Honda, great. Okay? So what I was doing is while she was actually going ahead and getting low from the bus, I didn't actually buy a new car, so don't worry. What I did do, okay, is I went ahead and I got some information. Because information is the best thing you can have at your fingertips. And I was looking at this. Let me show you. So this is a 2026 Honda Civic hatchback sport. So basically it's a medium equipped vehicle. Yeah, it's got your little lane departure, which everyone does. It's got the Apple CarPlay, which everyone does. So it's not a bad looking vehicle either. And it's a color that's not bad either. Now where it comes into a bad part. The price!
I can figure that much.
The car costs like 2 of our Ford Focuses!
Oh, shoot.
Come here. Come here. Oh!
Oh.
Oh.
Okay.
So, let me show you the numbers. Starts out at $29,445, okay? Dealer discount, $1,400. Dealer installed accessories, $899, because of a protection package.
Ah.
Maybe you should have had a protection package. Then we wouldn't have a child.
That's mean.
I love having fun with jokes.
Okay, maybe as a teenager we shouldn't know, though.
$28,944. Sales tax, $1,694. A county tax, $25. A state warranty sales tax.
Jesus
Oh my.
crummy.
A tax on a tax of a state warranty, a county warranty, a doc stamp tax, estimated regulatory and fees. I thought, whatever.
Okay.
Brings it to $32,669. I also put in for a vehicle service contract for 96 months. Okay, so basically.
Is that gap insurance?
No, that's just regular warranty. We'd figure out gap later. Trade-in equity. They will give us $1,700 for our Ford Focus.
Bad.
If we went ahead, and that brings the total price to $35,007.50. If we put down $2,800 at an interest rate of 8.39%, for 72 months, it means the payment is $572.18.
Man, our car was like in the 4, I think it was. It was at 400.
Yes, but our car also was $16,000.
Yeah.
About $18,000 out the door, everything including gap and warranty and...
Have you thought about looking at used cars?
The problem with a used car, okay, is that the interest rate could be even higher.
Oh, okay.
Because used cars are not as desirable on loans.
Ah, that's a lot.
Well, I looked over at Toyota. Toyota is actually about $1,000 less than what the Honda equivalent was with the Toyota Corolla.
Okay.
Yes, I already looked there. Mitsubishi, let me ask you a question. Do you like this thing called Living? Well, then we should avoid the Mitsubishi Mirage. Yeah. Because everybody says, unless you don't like Living, go and buy that.
Yeah.
It would be a great vehicle.
No, I get that.
And the only others were Hyundai and Kia. And I haven't looked at them yet.
Yeah. I have no idea what Kia would have. And
well, there is Chevrolet, but again...
Yeah, I was about to say, what the heck would
do
they
you like
even
Living?
have? Yeah.
Nothing against Chevrolet owners, okay?
Yeah, no.
And if you're a Mitsubishi Mirage owner and you're looking at this video, I'm sorry.
Look up other cars too, not just this one. That is a nice one, don't get me wrong.
Well, then what other cars?
I don't know, you still have Kia. You still have the other ones. And you just said you looked up Toyota, right?
Well, there is Nissan with the Sentra, but then again, Nissan is out the door about to possibly shutter their doors. Now they got rid of the GTR, which I do not understand why they got rid of the best freaking sports car they have.
Yeah, no.
Now there is also the Ford Mustang, but that's like in the $35,000 even before all the incentives and everything, if they even existed.
Even last year's model?
Jared Gordon Ford. Because Jared Gordon, I just love them.
Not that it matters at this rate.
Well, alright, let's see here. Model. Come on.
You see, this is what I'm talking about.
Well, Jared Gordon Ford's same one is like at $33,000.
See, I'm getting advertisements. Look.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I've been on Headquarter Honda.
Yeah, but this started happening as I was heading up to the bus stop.
So yeah, you can get a 2026 EcoBoost Mustang, and it will run you about that kind of price point.
So pretty much the same?
Yeah. It'll be about 33. And the EcoBoost, it's not bad. But at the same time, again, nothing to Mustang owners, because I do like the Mustang. I like how it looks, okay, mind you. My only issue is a 5'1" or 2" child that has long legs like Daddy and gets cramped easily.
She can only fit in my seat, if I remember correctly.
Yes. Unless we like chop our legs off or something.
Okay.
Yeah, it goes back to the whole car seat era back when she was a little girl. And it cost me a car of my dreams. Alright, so fun adventure time, because I have a little bit of time to tell you. Way back in the day, when Lily was in her car seat, I had an opportunity of a lifetime. And I'm not joking when I say an opportunity of a lifetime. For $3,500. Okay, and this was back in 2012, I want to say, or 2010. I had the opportunity to buy a 2002 Pontiac Firebird that was in pretty darn good condition. It ran really beautifully. The only issue was it had some scratches on it, and that was about it. It was gorgeous. But when we tried to put the car seat in the back seat, it wouldn't fit. And I tried every freaking way to get that car seat in. And at that point, I knew it was going to be a station wagon dad. And so I made the next worst mistake. I bought a Cadillac DeVille. A 1994.
Yes.
Yes. And oh my god, that thing was absolutely dreadful. It was the worst car I could have ever bought. It genuinely was. It was horrible. It was sluggish. The transmission was all beat to heck. It dripped oil like a freaking oil mine. And believe me, the gasoline... This was also during that whole Great Recession time when gas prices shot up. So yeah, buying a V8, I want to say it was, was not the best choice I ever made. That was one of my crappiest choices I ever made. Long story short, I want just a practical car that is reliable. And would also be good on insurance as a 40-year-old man. Now, I know what you're thinking. Besides from this.
This couldn't have been the worst timing.
How would you actually afford all this? Mind you, you're on a very, very strict budget. Come here. Oh, she's so beautiful. Kiss. So cute. So perfect. I'm just going to lay it flat out. Okay? After going over all of our monthly numbers and everything, if we have to buy a new car,
We have to get around.
we need to decide it before December.
Okay.
The reason being, in December is when the 30-day period is up for us to renew with Disney.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so
Ryan, it's either Disney or a car. Well, you kind of need a car to get to Disney. So one of them's going to have to go. One of them kind of makes more sense than the other.
a Lynx bus can get you to Disney.
Yeah.
After you take one
I was about
over
to say,
to Ocoee, down to downtown Orlando,
Yeah,
and then
from-
back over to Disney.
No. That's a whole day trip.
No, I am serious. That's it right there. It would come down to Disney or the car, and then
Yeah.
the car would actually win out. The bad part for you, though, is I would have to trade in the Focus at that point.
No, I know it is.
Because the transmission at this rate or something, from what I could tell, it's either a
car is gone.
transmission
Yeah.
or
But my thing
it
is,
could be a
Did
throttle.
we not have a warranty on the transmission?
Only on the dual clutch assembly, not the TCM. We didn't get
You
the
gotta be kidding
TCM,
me.
and it could be a TCM, which is the transmission control module,
And you have to take it to somebody
and that's
to
a
find
computer
out.
system that basically dictates everything. It could be that. It could also be a mass inflow air
What about
sensor.
that company that we took to fix the AC? Do you think they can look to see what it is before we decide anything?
Yeah, but there's only one problem.
Yeah, I know they're going to charge us.
No, trying to get the car over there.
Yeah, because we're not going to get it back. I know that. Or probably even get it started up to go.
I actually wouldn't even trust trying to take it over.
Yeah, it
Because-
sounds pointless at this rate. The car literally won't even go in reverse, which obviously says
Well-
transmission.
The biggest issue right now is that it will not go. It skips first gear from what I could tell this morning.
Yeah.
And it's going in the second and it jumps into fourth. That's really what it felt like to me.
Yeah, it was jerking bad, like really rough.
So yeah, that is my greatest fear right now.
The car's, I think, at this point. Did you hear when you open the car door the noises it's making?
Oh yeah, she always makes noise.
Not that bad. Never that sound. That was weird. But, jeez, I don't know what else to really do other than forcing us to get another car because, I mean, it is literally dead.
Alright, we should be back, folks. Should be able to hear me and see me.
Alright,
okay?
we'll talk more after
Chat for me,
this
please.
whole session. Guys, guess what time it is? 5 o'clock and I am done with school day number 1. Man, this was a long day.
Yes, it was.
I don't know what was the longest part. Not knowing what's going on with the car or the actual school program. It was like everything just went and said, you know what? I'm going to smack you left, right, left, right.
Yeah, this whole year is illusion. I'm going to smack you with losing your job. I'm going to smack you not being able to find a job. I'm going to smack you with the shitty jobs I'm going to provide you. And I'm going to smack you with barely the money to freaking live. Now I'm going to smack you without a car. God forbid.
But you know what, though?
The whole year sucks.
At least I have a beautiful girl.
No, I'm not joking.
That can make me feel better.
This year is just ridiculous for us. This is unbelievable.
Mwah. You are the most beautiful girl in the entire world. Oh, you can hit me with your hard head all you want.
You hit me.
You hit me too.
Okay.
All right. So I want to try something real quick, okay? First of all, I need to go out to the car and get a picture of the battery.
Yeah.
Number 2, I found a thing about the 2017 Focus SEL with an accelerator pedal potential fix. So I'm going to try that as well. Hopefully that could work. We'll see. Third thing. A guy in the neighborhood that should have an OBD2 scanner hopefully will be home by now. So I can go talk to him as well. He's the one with the cool car collection and everything. And if anybody would have an OBD2 scanner, it would be him. Because of all the newer cars he has. It's just been one heck of a day.
It has been.
But you know what? At least I got a gorgeous girl to go ahead and keep kissing on. And keep giving all the love to. Oh, and by the way, your wacky, crazy idea about a Porsche Panamera.
Oh, did you see that?
Baby, I didn't have to see the car. I saw the year, 2012.
Yeah.
You know that doesn't have Apple CarPlay.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
I was playing around.
Oh, thank God.
I was
didn't see
actually
the
going
price.
through their luxury cars from that company. You know the one that's down the road in
Yes.
Corner Garden? Yeah, I was just curious. Oh, it was 20,000. Yeah. Ow! With almost 57,000 miles. Ow!
$20,000. No.
Hey, it's a freaking Porsche. It's no surprise why it's that price.
I'm not buying a Porsche.
I don't want a Porsche.
I couldn't imagine
We
the
can't
insurance
afford the
bill.
Insurance. I was like, holy crap, that's cost as much as...
Not to mention the oil change,
Oh
the
my
maintenance,
God,
the tires.
Yeah, we have enough already hitting us as it is. We need a car that actually has gap insurance too.
We're supposed to love and not judge, but I am so judging you right now. If anybody wants a Tiffany, $32,500. There you go. All right, I'm going to go out to the car to check it out.
All right. Oh, I have to get off that site actually.
You know what? Hold on, let me see. Say the alphabet backwards.
No, I actually can't. Ow! All right, come on.
Actually, I'm going to have to discount it now to $24,000. Sorry.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Come on.
Also.
Nice car, though.
No!
No, this person actually is down the road from us.
Yeah, I know.
They have a bunch of luxury vehicles.
Yeah, I've seen them. They got some Mustangs and some other stuff,
I gotta
too.
change my background.
Come here. All right.
No, I was actually checking out
You wanna
car
come outside with me?
dealerships that are within Claremont, Winter Garden, and Orlando.
Oh, like
To
driving
see,
range.
yeah, which ones that I was missing out on and trying to
Okay.
figure it out.
All right, let's go out to the car and let's see what's going on. Do you want to come out with me?
Yeah, I'll come out with you.
Okay, you got nothing to do until the rice is done.
Pretty much. I already cut up the chicken, so we're good.
How much longer does the rice take?
It takes 45 minutes.
Okay, so about maybe another 15-20 minutes.
Nope. I just put it on at 4:43.
Okay, so then maybe about 25 minutes.
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. Alright guys, let's go ahead and let's check on the car. I just don't want anything to happen to her. She's been my friend for 7 some odd years or so. And been amazing.
I'm going to hold it so you can hear it from here.
Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. I just got the picture of the battery. I think I'm also going to leave it idle for a little bit before. But first, let's go ahead and do what we were told through the online community, which has been amazing for Ford for the Focuses. Okay. So, to perform a TPS, reset. Turn the ignition to the on position. Done. And wait for the dash. Slowly press the accelerator pedal all the way down. Over for about 4 seconds. Turn the ignition to the off position and wait 10 seconds. 1, 2. Actually, I will go off of this. So at 15 after. Alright. Accelerator pedal down. Nothing. Let me show you. Sorry about the whole Alright, so my foot is all the way down. And yeah, there is a message for the hood. But yeah, there's nothing. Alright, so come here. I want you to see what I mean, okay? Go ahead and sit down. Now put your foot on the accelerator.
Yeah, I see.
Go all the way down.
Yeah, I see. There's nothing.
Exactly. Not past that first little lurch. Now, when we look at the battery, you see a little bit of corrosion here, but not really enough to actually go, okay, well that's bad enough to stop it from starting all the way. Huh?
Once you got the battery up and running, the car should be able to run. This is actually not the battery.
Well, not exactly. The battery can also cause a transmission issue by not delivering enough power over to the TCM from what I was reading.
Okay, so do you think you want to test the battery first?
Yeah. But let me go ahead and get the check engine light checked. So let's go ahead and consult professional CFE's home and then go from there. So unfortunately, because of the cars being older that he does actually deal with, he doesn't have an OBD2 scanner, so we're a little bit screwed on that. But
That sucks.
yeah.
There's a smell coming from the car, like a really strong one.
Yeah, I noticed. He did suggest that it could be the battery because of the corrosion as well.
Maybe we could try with the battery first?
Yeah, I think so.
But how do we do that? Clean off the terminals and try to put them back on?
We could try that.
We might end up breaking our vehicle if that's so new, You want to try it?
Do we have the tools to be able to remove it? And then the bell get back on?
Well, we can't remove the battery, no. And honestly, it's only just this one that you need to clean off. The other one looks fine.
Do we have an old toothbrush?
Yeah, we have an old toothbrush.
Okay.
You want to try that with
Yeah, let's
first?
go for that.
Alright.
Alright. Battery terminal clear. Cable is all good. That cable is good. One of the things I did do is, just in case we did not have any power to the car, I only unlocked this door here, which could be manually done. Let's override security. Hold my phone. Thank you, dear.
Okay. Let's turn it on.
Are you ready?
Yep.
Freak!
Are you serious? Is it working?
No.
No?
No, my pedal is still down.
Oh man, it's not the terminal then.
No.
Oh man, you smell that?
No, but we reset the rest of the modules.
Thanksgiving complete. With curbside pickup and delivery available and the lowest prices for over 30 years, you'll always find what you love and love what you find. Only at Total Light and More.
So,
Not the battery.
it is not the battery corrosion. It could be the actual battery, but I highly doubt that.
The battery's only a year old.
I highly doubt it because of one thing.
Oh, that smell. What is that?
Because we're going to turn it off. We're going to let all the systems shut down. Okay? Yeah. There's still some other issue going on here. That is definitely for sure. And what we could do is we could always just try replacing the battery, but they're gonna have to test it and confirm that it's an actual dead battery, when there's also a weird smell coming from the car now as well. Alright, I am done for the night playing Bob the Builder and trying to fix this. I've done everything I could under the sun as far as cleaning the terminals, checking that. I don't have a battery tester, but the other thing was the actual check engine light. 1, 2. It also could be a starter, it could be a number of things. Alright, let's just let it go. Alright, so it is 5:56 and here's where we're at right now. So, step 1 is we check the battery terminal. We know that they're fine. We also know that we have a check engine light coming on, but we don't know why. That's problem number 2. Let me see here. Right now what I'm doing is I'm looking up Advanced Auto Part Winter Garden. So they would close at 8 o'clock, so I could take the car over tomorrow. Shoot. Get off at 5 o'clock from doing this stupid class crap. Yeah. then I would have time to go ahead and do that. They may have an LBD2 scanner. There's another idea I have. Is I could also look up on Amazon about an OBD2 scanner. Because they have newer ones that just connect right over to your smartphone and then can tell you all the information right on your phone as well. So I could do it that way. And I think European cars, like BMW, I think they use a different one. Because I know I have another neighbor who does BMWs. Okay, so all modern BMW since 1986 do OBD2, but I just don't know if he actually works on the electrics or what he does, or if it's just like the other mechanical elements. You know what? Let's try something. Hold on.
Hey.
Hey, so me and the neighbor are going to go ahead and go over to Advanced Auto Part with the battery now.
Oh, okay.
And we're going to see first if it's warranted, then we'll go from there.
Okay.
All right? Love you.
All right, love you too.
So yeah, let's first go ahead, see if the battery's under warranty. Then we can go from there. And if need be, start with replacing that, as is the cheapest item to replace at $234. Let's go with that first. Hopefully that's it. We'll see. All right, it is 7 o'clock. I'm gonna eat dinner now, and then we'll do an outro and talk about what I discovered tonight. All right, let's enjoy our dinner. And yes, I'm eating at my desk. Alright guys, it is now 7:20 and it is time to end the day. However, before we do, let's get into our discovery. So, before I even get into the actual car, I want to start off by saying Joker has two fears. Okay? And that is Batman and the IRS. Which is something that all adults fear, to a degree. The IRS, for me, is one of my fears, and so are car payments. And the reason why is because I think the idea of having a monthly payment on such an asset that A, depreciates like crazy, and B, also can be repossessed at any time due to either a clerical error or just because you lost your job and you could make a payment after putting in 4 years into a 5-year loan. I think that's also an issue too. Now, my whole issue right now is the 2017 Ford Focus has been an amazing car over the past 7 years or so. Okay? Let me see here. 8 years, actually. Yeah, 8 years now. That car has been with me through a lot of things, whether it was going down to Miami or countless trips to St. Augustine and all over, and DoorDash and Uber Eats and all kinds of stuff. That car has seen me through it all. And over the past 8 years, it has grown on me like a family member. Now, here's where we're at right now tonight, okay? So basically, the battery didn't have enough cold cranking amps. So at Advanced Auto Part, the neighbor, he got the battery out because really I had no ability to be honest. And they're gonna trickle charge it. And then tomorrow run another test on it to see if it's good or bad, because so far it was good, but just low in the cold cranking amps. Now, what that means from what the neighbor was suggesting is that it could also be the alternator. Okay? So, we're getting into other areas of issue too. Because the powertrain control module, the PCM, also showed an error code on his OBD2 monitor that he pulled up. It also had TCM as well, transmission control module. Now, the powertrain one is basically the heart of the car, in a sense. And the transmission one is the other heart. Yeah, there's like two hearts. I don't know. But I'm a computer guy, you know? On top of that, we're getting to a point where 8-pin modules, which basically controls the infotainment and everything, the sat nav and all that good stuff, can start to have issues as well. So honestly, we're at a point where if I don't figure something out, I could lock myself into another Disney contract for a year, be basically out $370 a month that could be toward a car payment to replace the car. And I would still be financially stable in that new car because basically I've already been adjusted to paying for that monthly expense. You know? That's kind of where I'm at right now. Replacing the Ford Focus. Or option 2 is I can just not use it as trade-in, just keep the car and just slowly figure out fixing, and then Tiffany can have it. And then I use the newer one as more of a reliable means for longer distance trips. That could work too. There's so many different ideas that are going around. Tiff had a fun idea about the 2012 Porsche Panamera. The little funny idea. Until I brought up, it doesn't have sat-nav. That is recent. And doesn't do CarPlay from Apple or Android Auto. So, no, not gonna work. And $20,000 for that kind of car. No. So yeah, there's that too. It's just lemonade. So basically where I'm at right now is, do I just want to go ahead, trade in the car entirely and just get into a new car that basically has everything that I want on it and has a warranty as well? That's an idea. There's so many different ideas that are floating around right now. So many different concepts. And it's kind of like, where is the right choice? Where can I actually be the happiest? What makes the most sense even? Does buying a new car and trading this in make the most sense? Does going ahead and just going from lowest to highest on new cars make sense as well? You see, there's so many different choices as well. There's Elantras, there's Civics, there's Toyota Corollas. Yeah, Ford, you just have the Mustang Eco and you got the Escape, but I'm not an Escape fan because I tried it before. I wasn't thrilled by it, to be honest. So yes, really, there's so many choices that I have right now. And I have to make the best choice for all of us as a whole. And it's got to be something that, not just today, but 8 years from now, I'm still going to love and be happy with. Now, last year, okay, at about this same time frame, and in fact, I can even pull it up exactly. Let me go into my video. Actually, no, it was July of 2024. Okay. So yeah, in July of 2024, we actually had the car over at Jared Gordon Ford. Let me see something here. Yeah. It was in July. Okay. And through that time, we test drove a couple of vehicles. We tried an Explorer. I absolutely hated that because it was so ridiculously big. I tried an Escape, and I also tried a Mustang too from them. And I thought the Mustang was cool and all. I thought the Escape was too bulky and too big for my taste. We went over to Honda at that time as well. And I saw their Civic at the time, and honestly, I didn't fall in love with it either. And that's the thing, is that for me, if I'm going to put out a car payment, I have to be able to fall in love with it. Genuinely, I need to. Otherwise, I don't want to do it. And I love the Ford Mustang. I do love the Ford Mustang. I think it's an amazing car, but $31,000, it is quite up there. But then again, also, the Honda Civic was also in that price point, too. See, and that's the thing. There's so little car selection, actual sedan selection, that they're trying to push you into these crossovers, and I'm not a fan of them. And then with the 2017 Focus of ours, it goes back to the whole idea of, what do I really want to have to worry about next? And I know what you're thinking. That's kind of a dumb way to think about it. What do you mean? What do you want to have to worry about next? So in my mind mentally, I'm thinking at this point, okay, so I just got done with this issue. What is next that's going to pop up? Where's the next problem going to lie? And is it going to leave me stranded? Okay. Is it going to leave me on the side of the road? Is it going to leave me in the Universal parking lot? Where is that going to leave me? That's where my mind goes mentally. And I know that's a stupid way of thinking about it, but that's how my mind mentally is configured. I could have been stranded and left over in the Publix Plaza today. And the advantage is, yeah, Publix parking lot is pretty close, so I would have been pretty well off, but at the same time, what if I wasn't? What if the car was stuck over there? And I had to get back home in 15 minutes to start my entire day from my training schedule. That's where my mind goes. Logic states that when deciding on fixing versus replacing, you start with the lowest priced item first, then you work your way up in economic value. to the break point in where it is no longer financially feasible because you're putting in more than what it'll be worth. That is the theory. Now with the car, yeah, that means replacing an engine, replacing a transmission, or tearing that apart. But right now, I want to start with the battery, see how that goes tomorrow. Let things go the rest of the week. And start putting a plan together. I think ultimately, it's going to come down to replacing the car. I honestly think that's where it's going to be. As much as I'm not a fan of getting back into a car payment, I can't take the risk of something bad happening out there on the road. I just can't. And honestly, I think it would be very irresponsible of me to do so. To think that everything was just going to be okay. Could always just buy a Maverick XL. I'm joking. The Maverick is kind of like the Santa Fe from Hyundai. It's that little tiny pickup truck that's a little bit bigger than a K series from the import ones. No, honestly, I wish that Ford would just kept my freaking Focus around in America. That would have been awesome. But two, I wish that Honda would have also kept the Fit around too. Because the Honda Fit, I actually like the design profile of it. I thought it was really cool, mind you. And the price was actually right on point too. Price-wise, it was really good. Value for money. But if I have to choose between a Mitsubishi Mirage or something else, I'm going to choose something else, okay? I want something that if I'm going to make a payment on, it's going to be something that excites me, something that I enjoy, and something that I can actually say, yeah, I like this. I think that's where I'm at right now on all this. But for now, I hope you guys have a good night's sleep. Thank you very much for everything. And tomorrow we're going to put back to the car. Put the car back together. God, I need some sleep next to a gorgeous girl. And then we're going to go from there. But I think that as of right now, basically I'm planning on what to replace the Focus with. That's basically where I'm at mentally. And the next step would be, whenever I get extra money, throwing it at the car payment to get the principal down even lower. And there we go. Because the only thing I don't want is I don't want to enter into university with a college loan while having a car loan too coming out with. So I want to get the car loan done before I exit university. Because I don't want to be making 2 payments over here when I'm trying to get into a home too. That's not my goal. My goal is not to make that mistake. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Thinking mentally, I'm gonna have to replace this. Because last thing I want is to break down the side of the road with Lil in the car. And it's either 102 degrees out or it's 60 degrees out and she can't regulate either way her body temperature. And we're screwed either way. Especially if we're in a pretty far off area. My worst fear right now, to be completely honest, is everything is put back together with the battery, we replace the battery, and it's a true transmission control module issue. That is my worst fear right now. So we'll see how that goes. But for now, good night, get some sleep. There's really nothing more we can do tonight. And honestly, do I want a car working again? Yes. Do I want to get it done before the end of the week? Absolutely. But I can't do anything right now, so I'm not gonna worry myself all night. Good night, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow when we got day 2 of Class D security license training. I'll see you later.
But I know we won't give this up. Sometimes I lose my mind, and some days it's hard to find the reason why you stay by my side.